In a post-apocalyptic future, a group of rebels is trying to defeat a company called Wicked, which has been experimenting on children to find the cure for a deadly virus. When a train with Wicked cargo and prisoners appears on the tracks, two rebel cars start following it. Jorge and Brenda are on one side while Thomas and Vince are on the other. As a distraction, Brenda shoots at the train drivers, who immediately call for backup. Then a few guards come out to open fire, so Jorge has to drive while shooting back. Vince puts his car close enough to the back of the train for Thomas to place a hook and jump aboard. When Vince tries to follow him, a tire goes off and the car starts losing distance, so Vince has to jump before the hook goes off too and the car crashes. At that moment a Wicked aircraft appears and opens fire, so Jorge and Brenda have to drive away to avoid getting killed. Thomas and Vince begin running on top of the train and see a bunch of soldiers coming after them. The duo jumps down and Vince sets up an explosive while Thomas shoots at the guards. When the dynamite explodes, it throws the soldiers back and separates the last few cars from the rest of the train. Meanwhile the aircraft is still chasing after Jorge and Brenda, who stop the car to pretend to surrender. When the soldiers leave the aircraft to arrest them, they fall into a trap in the ground and a bunch of rebels come out of hiding to surround them. The pilot is also blocked so now the rebels can steal the aircraft. Back at the train, more rebels come out of hiding and Newt starts working on separating the car from the main train structure. The Wicked soldiers are coming for them with open fire so Thomas and his friends have to concentrate on shooting back. At that moment the aircraft shows up and lowers a hook that they connect to the top of the train car. The group rushes to climb on it too and Vince makes a last-minute jump not to be left behind. Moments later the aircraft drops the car at the rebels' hideout and all the prisoners are freed, but Thomas is disappointed to notice that his friend Minnow isn't among them. Vince gives a speech for the newbies, explaining Wicked wanted them because they're immune to the virus and their brain juice could be made into a cure. However, the rebels don't approve of child experimentation so they're fixing a big ship to escape the mainland. Thomas asks a rescued boy if he heard any important information while he was captured. Apparently the train was heading toward a city, which is strange because there aren't supposed to be any cities left. Jorge confirms he was